Hello, welcome to Levant TV Headlines. A week of heavy fighting between security forces and the Islamic State jihadist group in the Ramadi area of Iraq's Anbar province has killed 30 members of the police and wounded 100. Israeli military prosecutors have filed charges against 3 soldiers for alleged theft from Palestinians and related offences during last summer's Gaza war. The first troops from Saudi Arabia's National Guards have been deployed on the border with Yemen, joining members of the Border Guard and the army who have reinforced the frontier since March 26. Sudan's election commission says President Omar al-Bashir has won re-election with 94% of the vote, extending his 25-year rule despite war crimes charges and multiple insurgencies. And the number of people killed in Nepal by the Himalayan country's worst earthquake in 8 decades has risen to 3,726. Now let's have a look at the top headlines in today's newspapers in the Middle East. Starting with the Egypt Independent, which leads reporting that the Human Rights Watch says the trial of former Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi, which saw him jailed for 20 years, produced no evidence of his guilt. The paper also reports that gunmen affiliated to Ansar Bayt al-Maqdis terrorist group set a truck carrying food supplies on fire on Sunday on the international road in Sheikh Zayed city. From Beirut, the Daily Star leads reporting that House Speaker Nabih Berri and the Prime Minister Tamam Salam have criticized MP Michel Aoun over his boycott of parliamentary sessions, warning that the move will have devastating effects on Lebanon. The paper also reports that Health Minister Wael Abu Faour announced that the Unified Medical Prescription Form will go into effect on June the 1st, saying a contract had already been signed with a print house. From the UAE, the Khalij Times reports that powerful aftershocks rocked Nepal, panicking survivors of a quake that killed more than 2,500 and triggering new avalanches at Everest Base Camp, as mass cremations were held in the devastated capital Kathmandu. The paper also reports that Chief Information Officer and General Director of the Dubai Police Headquarters Smart Services Department said that in the next 2 years, robots will be used to bolster police forces patrolling malls and other public areas in Dubai. And now papers here in London. The Guardian leads Middle East News section reporting that police have searched a house in Perth in Western Australia, believed to be connected to an Australian doctor, Tariq Kamle, who was featured in a recent Islamic State propaganda video. Kamle, who appeared under the name Abu Yusuf al-Australi in a video posted on Friday and called for other Muslim doctors to join the Islamic State Health Service, is understood to have grown up in Western Australia and was working in the state before leaving to Syria. The Independent leads Middle East News section reporting that one of the schoolgirls who disappeared from her East London home in February to travel to Syria has tweeted a picture that appears to confirm she has joined ISIS. 15-year-old Amira Abbasi posted a photograph of a takeaway meal including fried chicken and chips, which she said she was sharing with a 16-year-old girl. Also from the UK, the Telegraph leads 3 Israeli police have been wounded after a car attack in East Jerusalem during a day of clashes between police and Palestinian residents after a 17-year-old Palestinian youth was killed. Dozens of Palestinians were injured and taken by ambulance to nearby hospitals during the clashes. Now let's have a look at international papers. From Germany, the Deutsche Welle reports that after former President Saleh called for reconciliation, US Secretary of State John Kerry has urged the Shiite Houthi rebels in Yemen to participate in UN-brokered negotiations to end violence ravaging the country. And finally, China's Global Times reports that the Syrian army has unleashed a counter-offensive to wrest back control over areas recently taken by the extremist groups. Reports said the Syrian government forces launched the offensive against the Al-Qaeda-linked Nusra Front and several hardline groups in the vicinity of Jisr al-Shughur city in the northwestern province of Idlib near the Turkish borders. That was it for today. For more updates, please visit levant.tv. Thanks for watching Press Review and bye for now.